Good morning. It's Monday, 5:30 a.m. I've actually been up since 4. I think the dog woke me up, something woke me up. Once you're awake, it's like, unless you're like dog, I went to bed early, so technically I got my 6 hours of sleep. So as soon as I woke up, went to the bathroom, I laid in bed for probably 10 minutes, and I was like, I should probably edit the vlog, you know? Got an hour, might as well. Screw it. So I got up and edited the vlog, and actually leaving the house at the exact same time I would have if I would have woken up at 5 when my alarm was set. So I guess it all worked out since I had to edit a vlog. I don't know if I would have slept through and woken up at my alarm and what my plan was. Edited it at my dad's warehouse, I'm not sure. But anyway, vlog's up, and now we're headed to my dad's warehouse downtown. Bro, they are out of cold brew still. I have to ask this lady now. Like, this is the second time Starbucks. I don't go to Starbucks very often. I always try to avoid Starbucks. I can go to another coffee shop, but I got stars that are gonna expire. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to, you know, Starbucks drive-thru on the way out. And we went last week, and they were out of cold brew. So I'm like, let's give it another shot. She says they're out of cold brew again. So I gotta ask her, like, you guys are not, is it like a thing that you guys are out for a while, or is it because I'm here too early? Like, what's the deal? So we'll find out. So apparently this store just hasn't had it for a while. I don't know. She says, I didn't work this weekend, so I don't know, but we didn't have it last week. So she just, I guess they don't get delivered cold brew. So I'll have to call ahead next time. And if that's the case, not go to this location. Back at it in the cooler. It's a Monday, it's a slower day, but they got their third guy loaded up. All right, well, I'm punching out. It's about 12:40. Kind of just hanging with my pops. Again, observing, watching him do what he does, figuring out why he does what he does, and basically like learning the operations. So, you know, orders come in, he makes a pick list, a pick sheet for the drivers, and then he makes invoices for the drivers to give to the customer. So that's kind of the basic, that's the high level. Those are the 3 things that need to be done. And right now, my dad does all of that, while also answering the phones from customers, from vendors, from whoever, dealing with employees. Just, he's got way too much on his plate. So I'm definitely seeing some areas of improvement and some things that I can help him with, and at least get him streamlined and up and moving around a little bit better. So anyway, more on that to come. I'm gonna be popping in down here at the warehouse at least once a week. Realistically, 3 times is what I'd like to be, at least in the beginning here, just to get things going. But this week I got a bunch of stuff already on the docket. I can't really do much. So today's gonna be the only day that I get to be down here at the warehouse. Next week, we'll try and make it the 3 days. So we'll see. But sorry I didn't vlog more. I honestly was in the office the entire time. I only left, I think, twice to talk to my brothers about, you know, hey, question on this, and you know, show a piece of paper, get some insight on something like that. But I was pretty much in there observing my dad the entire time, so not really anything worth vlogging or vloggable, to be honest with you. Headed back home, beating traffic. This is nice because last week was rough. Driving back after 2 o'clock, you just run into traffic. Sierra's got another beach volleyball game. She only has 2 more games left, today and tomorrow, and that's the end of the season. So it's getting hot. Beach volleyball is coming to an end just the right nick of time. And I don't know what else the evening has going on. So I plan on live streaming. Bryce has basketball practice, but I plan on live streaming, so we'll see. So I walked in the door, and I was telling Tiffany how like the plants are all starting to really take root and like sprout up, right? Like these specifically are like going crazy. In fact, we have our first set of flowers. I didn't even know these things had flowers. Look at that. They actually look really cool. And so this one sprouted a bunch, and then there's another one over here. This one here sprouted. They already kind of started to die off though, but there's a new bud right there. So I was like, that's cool. And then these are awesome. They just take a while to like get going, but these things get really thick, and they also have white flowers. And then back here in the corner, our ivy is going like crazy and starting to sprout and grow out. So these brand new leaves you can see there. It's really starting. It just seems like it needed a year to get the roots going, and now the planter is actually starting to fill up. So eventually, you know, we'll have a nice big bush there. These things get real long and like flowy like grass. I do need to replace one here. We only in a whole year we've had this, only one died, so I got one to replace. And then these birds of paradise, man. Oh, I'm excited for these things to start blossoming. It should be another year. They said they need to mature a little bit more, but another year from now we should be able to get some birds of paradise back here. And then I've got another vine here, but unfortunately this one's too far from they planted this one too far back from the wall, so it's trying to reach for the wall and it's just not quite getting there. But look, it's got flowers too. So 3 of the 4 plants back here have white flowers, which I guess if the bird of paradise has white flowers, then all 4 would be, but I don't know what color they are. Typically they're yellow, but anyway, I'm thinking I'll buy some trellis and put the trellis here, and then try to like maybe tie the vines to it so it can start to grow. Because the idea is eventually that this thing will grow and cover the wall. What's up, Bryce?
What's up?
What are you doing?
I was trying out to be the student aid for like the trainers.
Okay.
That are like at games, like.
Because you're in sports medicine.
Yeah, I'm sports med.
And you're really loving it.
Yeah, I've been liking it a lot. So I was trying out. Basically, all we did was like some wraps, like tape jobs. So we did a thumb fiker. So thumb. It's hard. I don't know what it's called, but it's just basically to help the thumb. Like if you like sprain your thumb or something like that, if you bend it back too much. There's 2 different wrist ones, degree 1 and degree 2, or grade 1, grade 2. One of them doesn't go around the thumb, one of them does, and then we did an ankle tape job. The ankle tape job and grade 1 we've learned before, so those are kind of easy.
And so what is this for?
It's to be a student aid for the trainers.
So what does that mean?
So there's kids helping out the trainers at games, at like school games.
So you'd be hanging out at school games, football, basketball, whatever.
Even if there isn't any games, I'll just be there helping out.
And so if a kid needs some assistance, you're there to help the trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So it's kind of like an internship.
Kind of.
Ooh. Straight from the volleyball court to the kitchen. Tiffany
Whipping together a dinner.
Whipping together a little dinner in the Instapot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
Cheeseburger macaroni.
Cheeseburger macaroni. Bryce is working on a school project for, I think, English. He needs to make a hut, like a old school sticks, leaves hut for like some kind of book he read or some story he read, and he's got to recreate the hut that they lived in or something like that. I don't know. So he's out front gathering sticks and leaves and stuff. I don't know. Should be interesting. And I am booting up the live stream since I went to my dad's warehouse this morning. Said I was going to do an evening light stream. I'm going to play some Magic the Gathering Arena, which is nice, chill, nothing too serious. There's only about 20 or so days left in the season, left in the this expansion, which timing is the worst. I love this expansion, hands down my favorite expansion in Magic ever. And it's like the least I've played. The last 2 seasons, the last 2 expansions I've played the least in like a year. And I loved them both. Vampires and cyber ninja Japanese is so cool. So anyway, I'm gonna try to play some Magic each week till the end of the season, try to get as much cards as I can and, you know, maximize the season. So we'll see. Anyway, Magic tonight. Twitch.tv/Clintus.
Hey guys, so for a school project in English, I had to make a hut because there's these kids in the book that we're reading that are stuck on an island and they have to build a hut. So we have to build a miniature hut out of stuff that we find at homes and stuff like that. So mine is made out of like some branches and some leaves that we just got off of a plant outside, and then these like branches that I got off some bushes outside. And then I just put it on a paper plate. And I'm about to record a video for Flipgrid and turn it in. So I used leaves,
sticks, like little twigs, and then these like branches off of a bush that have little leaves on them. And then I use some glue and tape. I use these because they provide shade. The leaves provide shade. These sticks provide support and stability. The clues that I used from the book were the shading that they used. I used like similar stuff, just in a smaller scale. And then my difficulties were finding the materials I needed, like outside and stuff, and then in my house. All right, so I finished recording my video. Now I'm gonna turn it in. It's so weird. Like, I'm so much more nervous when I film that, when it's just like to 20 kids in my class. I'm more nervous in that than I am recording here, because I'm like used to this, and like I don't know everyone that it's going out to, so I don't really care. But like with this, it's people that I'm sitting next to every day. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, hated this project. It was, I always hate projects. They're like always annoying and tedious and stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to bed because I'm tired. My dad's probably gonna end the vlog. You can probably hear him, he's streaming right now. So yeah, I'm saying goodnight. Vlog on.